Hi, I'm Joanne Klein. I want to talk about some sessions I'll be doing at SharePoint Fest Chicago, December 3rd to 7th. I'll start with a half-day workshop titled From Metadata to Retention and Disposal, What You Need to Know About Content Services in Office 365. We'll talk about the transition from traditional enterprise content management to the new modern content services and what that really means. Then we'll talk about the basics. Everything old is new again, so let's make sure we've got the basics down. Site columns, content types, managed metadata, document sets, calculated columns, what the modern experience looks like for these things. Then we'll get a little bit more advanced where we'll talk about leveraging search, some of the required metadata, and different ways of moving documents around, which is an important aspect of content services. We'll briefly address some of the cool new features like the new location column announced at Ignite, row and column formatting, and then some of the power tools that you have access to, as well as site designs and site scripts. Last but not least, we'll cover retention and disposal and how you implement those features in your tenancy to complete that end-to-end content services picture. I'll be joined in the afternoon by Sue Hanley, and together we'll cover the information architecture content that Sue covered in her workshop and the content services content I covered in mine, and we'll do an end-to-end hands-on workshop implementing some of these features. It'll be really interactive, lots of questions back and forth, and it'll be a really good opportunity to get a practical example of using many of these features. I'll also be doing 2 regular sessions in the remainder of the week. The first is building a modern Office 365 adoption center on a communications site. So it will be using a tagging mechanism to make it really flexible and customizable for your organization so you can build something that's suitable for you. The last session is taking a crawl, walk, run approach to implementing retention in your organization. A successful technique I've used in organizations to implement retention without having everything figured out before you have to start. So join me in Chicago, and it should be a really good week of learning.